season tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. That's the fun part. Is they're here, they're having a good time, and let's play some football, shall we?
See an orange suit down there. It looks like Harry.
A little bit, yeah.
Which one wears the Lloyd?
Lloyd, yes.
Lloyd.
Yep. Lloyd Christmas, baby.
Kicking off for Skyridge, number 94. That's Isaac Herfel. Senior kicker. And back to receive. We got number 1. Salafi Tapu. Did I get that? And then we also got number 19, Porter Hardison.
That's much easier to say.
I just went really fast, Jake. Because I knew I was going to botch it.
Hey.
Unless I looked at it more carefully.
Yeah, that's okay. Bear with us, everybody, tonight, because some of these names, they are going to be a struggle. Let's be real.
It's the long ones. I have a hard time finding the accent.
Yep.
As I imagine ending.
Here we go.
Oh. And that's Hardison. Hardison breaks free. And it finally brought down number 18 with the tackle.
And the kickoff run back.
That's Porter
19.
Logan.
Porter Hardison.
It'll be first down and 10.
It's out close to the 30.
And now we have a flag after the play. I imagine that's going to be some sort of unsportsmanlike.
And flags thrown by 2 officials. They heard something or saw something they were not pleased with. So they starting the game with the flags, never a good sign. We'll see what they call here. And unsportsmanlike on Skyridge. Wow. So that's going to set East up with really, really good field position. Oh, yeah, offsetting. Okay, well.
Oh, so that'll keep us right at the 31.
Guys talking trash, you know, start of the game.
View.
So at that level, I saw it and I didn't see it. That was it. I fixed it. Good deal. With 11:52 in the second quarter, Hillstead scrambling to score on that one. Put Skyridge up 14-0 over East. And it's going to be Herfel to kick. Herfel kicking down to Hardison. And
Tapuelelu.
Lelu. That sounds good. It throws me off every time. I think number 25, Otu Kolu.
Yeah.
Polo. So it'll be first and 10 for East from their own 33-yard line. Again, play clock ticking. They've had some false starts. They've had to delay a game.
3 seconds. They're going to get a delay game here again.
And delay a game.
McCormick's got to be aware of this. There is a play clock in that end zone. He's got to look at every play.
And he can see it. You've got play clocks on both sides.
Delay of game.
Like, if I'm Coach Madich over on that sideline, I've got to be absolutely irate right now. This is your quarterback. He's got to understand.
Well, they had to waste one timeout on another play.
Yep, they got to get these plays in. They got to be faster about this. There's got to be more tempo to just getting the play in. So down to 15 seconds. They haven't even called the play yet. They got to go. Here they go. They're going faster now. They understand it.
And he's looking at it, but he's looking back there when he's got one right in front of him, and McCormick gives it to Amone. Amone continues to push. Oh, he's going to get about 4.
Amone.
Tausili Akana there on the tackle.
The ball across the 30-yard line.
Dapping him up after the play, after just holding him up as they blow the whistle dead.
Number 45, Tausili Akana. Ball to the 32-yard line. First, second, and 11.
So neither Akana or Snowden have committed anywhere.
No, both of them uncommitted. Akana is considered the top-rated athlete in this year's recruiting class in the state of Utah. Smith Snowden in the top 5. Both of them offers all over the country.
Well, I hope they stay in Utah.
I'm not going to lie. It would surprise me if Snowden leaves the state. Akana, not so much.
Big hit there in the backfield on Shaw. That's big number 47.
And the handoff is met.
Iakopo Malufau with a big hit, got in there unattached. Just delivered an absolutely punishing hit there. Loss of 8 on that play.
Yeah, this brings up a tough 3rd and 18. And again,
they're taking too long. I don't
long.
get what's going on with East right now. They've got something going on that sideline.
Well,
They're down to 12 seconds here.
This is your offensive coordinator.
Yep.
Your offensive coordinator's got to do something about it.
They're going to have to call
because
timeout.
If you don't give them enough time.
Yep, here they go. Timeout again.
This is the offensive coordinator's delay a game on that one.
Yeah,
that's him.
They have got to be getting calls in faster.
You can't expect to send a play in with 10 seconds left and allow him to be able to. Well,
you could see McCormick. He's trying to motion the sideline like, we got to go. Like, so.
Well, the timeout on this 3rd and 18. Maybe this is you almost need to take a timeout anyway if you intend to get a first down.
With East offense, this is not what you want to be in 3rd down. I can tell you that much. They try to avoid this at all costs. I guess officially they're listing at 3rd and 17 here on the scoreboard, but
last week we were at American Fork, and it was the consistency of American Fork. American Fork looked at as top 6 team in the state. Now we're at Skyridge, another very consistent team.
Yeah.
Configured to be the top 4, 3, somewhere in there team in the state.
Yeah,
again.
they're absolutely a contender. Here you go.
Looking to be a screen. McCormick's just going to throw this one away, and East will.
There may be a. I'm actually surprised they didn't call intentional grounding on that. There was no receiver in that area.
Well, he got outside the tackle box.
It's still so subjective in this in the high school ranks. All right, let's see if Amone can make a better kick here on his second punt.
Amone.
Ooh, nearly blocked.
This one's going to be fielded by Walker. Walker down the left sideline, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 47.
Great field position once again for Skyridge. They have not been in a bad field position at all in this game so far.
I think they've started the game in East.
Their first series, they were on their side on the 49. They were 1 yard away from positive territory. That's it. Otherwise, it's been in plus territory.
So again, it's going to be Hillstead in the backfield, or in the gun, with Walker lined up next to him. That was Kalama in motion, and
some movement along the offensive front. Guys getting an early start.
Against the offense, we'll back the Falcons into their own territory.
So making it 1st and 15 from their own 48-yard line.
And if you're keeping field position at home, this is the worst field position they've had of the game, because it's now 48 versus the 49 they started with in their first drive.
Yeah.
Sideline sending in a audible here.
Watch number 22. Laakea Kalama.
Yeah, Cannon Jensen there. Got an early start at wide receiver. Another false start here. Back him up again.
False start by the offense.
Kalama, just a junior. Played for Wasatch last year.
Correct. His older brother, Jaron Kalama, is actually a BYU committee. He's on a mission right now for the LDS Church. He'll be enrolling at BYU, and Laakea considered to be a guy who probably is going to follow in his brother's footsteps and be a D1 athlete at some point.
And the handoff to Walker up the middle. Walker holds tight there to the ball. Picks up 6.
Up the middle.
So that'll bring up a 3rd. 3rd and about 14.
Mac Laval and also Omar Shaw with the tackle there. But that was a nice pickup, especially when you started 2nd and 20. You're back to somewhat a second. You get some of that yardage back.
Hillstead back to throw. Pass across the middle. Complete. That was to number
Cannon
2.
Jensen.
Cannon Jensen.
Pass complete from Hillstead to number 2.
It's a nice zip on that ball from Hillstead. He fired that bad boy in there. Jansen able to hold on to it. Makes it now a 3rd manageable, 3rd and 6 situation here.
Oh, now we're 3rd down.
Yep.
I jumped ahead of.
Well, we had 2 false starts, you know. We got another flag here.
What do we got? A false start?
Umpire calling something here.
It's not a false start.
Having a discussion. Something on East here. Looks like it's the call.
Waiting to see. We got break. Did they have too many men on the field?
Yeah, an eligible substitution, it looks like.
Okay.
That's a bad break if you're East. That makes it now 3rd and 1. It's so much easier now for Skyridge all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, definitely a more manageable and a lot of movement here. Motion. As Skyridge is going to call an audible here at 3rd and 1. Under 9 minutes left to go here in the 2nd quarter. And Hillstead will fake it to Walker. He's going to keep it, but he is rushed in the backfield. Had 2 guys on him. Throws it away.
Not going to lie, I think that they overthought that one. They should have just handed that off, got the 1st down. They had it. The offensive line, so it was an RPO. Hillstead, they got a little tricky with it. He thought he was going to escape. He did escape the pressure, but then he had to throw it out of bounds. Makes it 4th down here. They are going to go for it again, though, but I thought they overthought that play.
Great footwork by Hillstead to be able to escape that one.
He's so slippery in the backfield. He's so hard to get just a direct hit on.
And this one is a handoff up the middle. Sheffield breaking free, across the 10, and he will score.
Sheffield just trucking right up the middle there, just motoring. Breaks 2 tackles, and it's 6, just like that. The last 2 touchdowns for Skyridge, both of them coming on 4th down, 4th and short. Big play touchdowns for the Falcons.
Can you believe that was a pretty slippery play up the middle?
He wasn't touched for the first 10 yards. He got upfield, and he was off to the races at that point. What an incredible play call there.
Breaks a great tackle down at around the 15.
And motors his way
goes as the extra point is up. It is good.
And the play is good.
So Skyridge up 21-0.
27 left.
Falcons doing work here. It's Falcon Field.
We're looking to...
UCCU will provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
This is a given for every customer I've called in the last 3 years.
That's the offensive coordinator. Hey, we're back. Skyridge leading this one 21-0. 8:27 left to go here in the first half. Surf will look to kick off for Skyridge.
Well, so far, Mark, this has been complete domination by Skyridge. They have just owned this game from the get-go. East has obviously not helped themselves from the penalties that they've had, but man, Skyridge looks like just an efficient buzzsaw right now.
And this is actually Kiesler as looking at just a bouncer there.
Otukolo with their pickup there for East.
And East's going to have decent field position to start this drive.
See what they can do with it here. Their inability to get plays in has just been baffling to me. I'm not going to lie. And they got to be more efficient here. They're down 21-0. Their offense is not built for fast touchdown drives, so they got to get going.
Well, if you're going to call the play from the sideline, you've got to get it in.
Well, and it's an offensive
you can't leave the offense out there waiting.
As an offensive coordinator, you got to be thinking 2 and 3 plays ahead. You've got to have stuff in mind. We're going with this. You've got to be snap decisions. Go, go, go.
Yeah, this time at least they've got 10 seconds. Of course, they've been probably talking over on the sideline. They didn't need to huddle. They'll push forward for 3 yards here.
Amone.
By number 2, Amone.
Amine Amone there with another fullback dive.
Stopped by number 90, Ian.
Okay, so once again now you're waiting for the offensive play, and here it comes. So this time it comes in with 26 seconds.
This is more like it. This is the tempo they've got to be doing this at.
Well, and then that gives you time. Then you can meander back to the line of scrimmage. This offense, it's left them scrambling as a man in motion, and the keeper, McCormick, gets 2.
Number 8, Tucker McCormick.
McCormick picking up. Look at gain of 1 yard here.
Make it 3rd and 5.
Colin Sheffield.
Yeah, the whole idea of this flex punt option is just to find advantages and exploit those gaps and those seams that you find in the offense here. Not going to be surprised if they run this on 3rd down and probably go for it on 4th down, Mark. That's how this offense is built to work.
So this one comes in with about 13 seconds. They break the huddle at 10.
Yeah, McCormick, he's got to get up and get going. Here we go.
Well, and McCormick can see the shot clock, the play clock here, but Amone just gets shut down at the line of scrimmage. He's able to push forward for 1.
Yeah, big ups to that Skyridge defensive line. They are absolutely stonewalling that East offensive line at the point of attack. That's 2 plays, 2 yards.
By number 3, Deshaun. 93, Deshaun Toilolo.
Amone is back there as if he will punt.
Yeah, credit to Deshaun Toilolo there on the tackle. He's a sophomore for Skyridge there. Nicely done by him.
At the same time, so far, the punts that we've seen, if I'm that East offense, I'm going to go for it.
Down 21-0, I'd be going for it, but that's just me.
This one actually is a line drive, and it'll bounce clear down,
see if it
possibly
checks
into
up.
the end zone. Oh,
ooh.
Great field position there. Well, for East.
Hey, Amine Amone, that was a great 9-iron there. Well done, sir. Checked up nicely. It's going to pin Skyridge back inside their 5.
Amone gets a great punt in there. You heard me talking. And I must have, I don't know, given him something to punt against.
Hey.
You don't talk trash about my punts.
I love my 9-iron analogy because that's exactly what it was. It checked up nicely and just died right there inside the 5. That's exactly how you drew it up as the special teams coordinator.
Bit of a line drive, though.
Oh, yeah. But, hey.
But it fell just perfect.
That's why I didn't say sandwich, so I said 9-iron.
It looked like it was gonna hop into the end zone, but
it looked
took a
for
turn.
a minute, yeah.
Took a turn. Hillstead in the gun. That's Walker in the backfield, and Hillstead keeps it himself, and he'll get a few.
There's a quarterback trap there. Both offensive linemen from that right side offensive line pulling out in front of him. Hillstead got some nice yardage there, 5 yards on that carry. Took a good hit, though, from that East defense.
On the stop, number 3, Jarek Little.
So it brings up 2nd and 5.
I said coming into this game is contrast of styles offensively. You watch East, they huddle, they're slow to the line. Skyridge, they get right back to the line of scrimmage, call from the sideline, and just get going.
This one's
again.
a give to Walker. A lot more. We haven't seen a whole lot of passing from Skyridge. I expected a lot more passing.
Okay, here's the thing, though. You and I have done Skyridge games for the last 3 years. Skyridge, yeah, they have that. They have the spread offense, but they have always prided themselves on being a power run team. Jeter Fenton, in the last 2 years, he was their star running back. He was routinely 150 yards, 200 yards every single game. I know Hillstead takes the headlines, but this is a power run game at its heart.
Well, it's you get the defense to respect your run game.
Yep.
And then you blow it up with the pass game.
It opens everything else up. You're dead on with that.
Got Sheffield in the backfield with him.
Screen pass.
It's a screen pass to Carter. Sheffield, and he's off to the races. There's a flag down there by the 11. As Sheffield.
We're going to have a holding call, I'm going to guess here.
There's a flag on the play.
You have to replay that down, it looks like.
Well, and at that point, it's going to be half the distance.
We'll see. Well, they're conferencing here. Let's see what they say. Because the East player came up to try and blow that up, went low. teams aren't moving one way or the other to really give us an indication.
I was looking
here.
at number 67.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's holding one of their flags. No.
We got a block in the back.
Just his gloves.
So it's a block in the back is the call.
Block in the back on the offense.
So that'll be half the distance and replay
Half
the
the distance from the spot of the foul.
Yep. Oh,
And a sideline warning.
On East, okay.
On Skyridge.
Ball will come back. It'll be
Didn't they no
third
motion
down.
that way? I thought they motioned.
Did he
Yeah, he motioned for the East sideline.
Oh.
Because our side judge over here came all the way across the field. So coach or somebody got in the way.
So East sideline warning.
Yeah, that's just
a warning.
Yeah.
And then it was the block in the back, which will be half the distance.
Yeah, so it was number 58 out here. Tried to get on the outside, and the guy came up from East, the cornerback, trying to blow up the play. He got his hands on him, but when you put a hand on the back of the jersey, that official sees that, and he's like, oh, that's an easy call. Thank you very much.
So this brings up a 3rd and a long 8.
Yep, this would be a big play here for this East defense, see if they can get the ball back for their offense.
Hillstead drops back to pass and intended for Kalama, and he's got it. Down to the 35. He's going to be dropped at the 38-yard line. First down, Skyridge.
Hillstead put that one right on the money. What a throw by the senior quarterback there. And credit to Kalama just running underneath it and pulling it down before he absorbed the hit there. That was an incredible play. What a play design, first off, there by Skyridge.
We're down to 4 minutes to play, and it's another pass to Kalama. Kalama across the 45. He's going to fist stiff arm across the 50, 40. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and the flag comes in.
I don't like that call. The guy's trying to make a tackle. He's out of bounds technically. He didn't do anything malicious. They're going to attack on 15 yards.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what they're going to call here. I don't like that call.
I don't like that either.
The guy's just trying to play football.
Well, and he's on him.
Yeah.
He was already on him.
Shaw's the one who's going to get dinged for this.
Sometimes you're going to hang on to him just so you don't hurt yourself.
Yep.
How do you let go easily?
And that's what they're going to attack on 15. I don't like that call. But, hey, how about McCae Kalama? What a human joystick type of a player is he, man.
Well, and you're waiting for that speed to come.
Yep.
And he doesn't show it initially.
And then he bursts,
and then, the burst as he breaks outside.
Just about the 20-yard line.
He's in the slot here on this play.
4:03 left to go. Plenty of time on the play clock. Hillstead all alone in the backfield, 5 receivers. And he will pass. Kalama all alone. No man on him. Touchdown, Skyridge. Blown coverage.
So, McCae Kalama caught a pass that started from that play was on the 2 or 3 yard line back there.
6.
6 yard line. Big pass.
Yep.
Tunnel screen. Touchdown. 3 plays. McCae Kalama doing the work.
Well, why is it every time I say something, they do the opposite? We were sitting there talking about Skyridge not running or not passing a whole lot. It seems like it's been all run. Hey, respect our run.
Well,
and then we're going to pass it on you.
McCae Kalama, man, what a player. 3 plays, scores the touchdown. We have got an unsportsmanlike conduct call on Skyridge here. That'll be on the kickoff.
The touchdown is good. There was a flag on the play.
They're going to apply that to the kickoff?
Yeah, they'll apply it on the kickoff, yeah.
Be assessed on the kickoff.
That's going to.
And this is
Ian Kiesler.
This is Kiesler to kick the extra point. And that looks good. And Skyridge up 28-0 with under 4 minutes left to go. We're going to go to a quick break.
Salt Lake Running Company is inspiring our community to move with purpose, embrace adventure, and consciously connect to their bodies. Exercise is essential, now more than ever. Take control of the chaos and make time for you. From the gym to the trail, SLRC can help you find the focus to define your finish line. Visit one of our 5 locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
and then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Sounds like we've got another song playing. We're back. I'm trying to see who is kicking off. It was Kiesler before. I think this one is Erfel. Erfel to kick after the penalty. It knocked him back to the 20. I don't know where it knocked him to. Hardison takes that one at the 20. And somebody left a helmet down there.
The kick by Erfel, field by number 19, Damian Otukolo.
Are we going to get a participation penalty now?
I don't know.
Number 44, Tobin Smith. Flags
Terry
everywhere.
Apaya, that was his helmet.
Yeah. I think we're going to get an illegal participation penalty now because he took his helmet off and kept participating.
Oh, you cannot continue once you lost your helmet.
It's a newer rule that came in the last 10 years into football. It's a player protection deal.
Yeah.
But it's hard to tell guys not to play the game even if their helmet comes off.
Your helmet comes off, you have to stop playing.
Yeah.
I am not going to stop playing. Are you kidding me?
That's the tough part.
So what if a ball carrier gets his helmet ripped off and keeps going?
Therein lies the issue, Mark. Therein lies the issue.
What is the call?
They blow the play dead. That's basically what I understand.
As soon as his head's ripped off.
We don't want his head to get ripped off, but yeah. Here we go. Yeah, legal participation.
So is it a penalty?
It's a penalty, yes. It is. It's a newer rule. In college football, they actually call it the Matt Reynolds rule from BYU, funny enough. There's a play in the Armed Forces Bowl in 2013. Matt Reynolds lost his helmet.
BYU.
Came across the field and blew up a defensive end to give Riley Nelson a chance to throw a touchdown pass. I think is what the play was. But because he had his helmet off, the NCAA, that was the reason they put that rule into effect. You cannot participate with your helmet off. It's a penalty now.
Did he get injured in the play?
No, he did not. It was an incredible play. He absolutely lit this dude up and
with his helmet off.
Created a great play, honestly. It gave Riley Nelson the opportunity to make a play, and the NCAA says, you know what? We're not about that action, boss. We're going to give you a penalty from now on for that. So it's come down to the high school level, too.
McCormick under center, gives to Amine. And Amine pounding his way. He's going to pick up 8.
That is the best run of the night for Amine Amone so far. He had a nice block up front from that offensive line. Busted through, pick up 8 yards. This is exactly what East has been wanting to do offensively all night long. Get into second and third and short, because all of a sudden they are far more deadly with their offense when they have this. But they're down 28-0 now. They got to get going.
2nd and 2. They got great field position. They're in Skyridge territory again. Give to Amone, and Amone will get a first. Going to mark this out at the 39. 39.
Yep, nice job by there, Amone, to pick up the first down, just pushing forward. Got kind of tripped up by his offensive line. They're getting stacked up at the point of attack, but did enough to get the first down. Is this East's first time in positive territory, Mark?
I think it is their first time in Skyridge territory.
Yeah, plus territory.
McCormick under center. Man in motion.
And I got a false start again. Oh. Matthew Frederick getting an early start there, trying to get off the ball. The funny thing is, though, as a coach, you'd rather have a guy go a little early than go late.
We'll back him up 5.
I don't know. Late doesn't give you a penalty.
Yes, but at the same time, it puts you at a disadvantage. You got to know the snap count. That's the biggest thing. You can anticipate it.
Just watch the ball.
That does help, yes.
Because sometimes the center might lose his mind and not remember what the snap count was.
There's a guy who played center once upon a time. I've been there. It's no fun.
Mone gets 1 on this one.
Handoff to 2, Amone.
Hey, big credit here to this Skyridge defensive line. Deshaun Toilolo, number 93 right there, got the hair flowing out the back of his helmet. He has been a man amongst boys as a sophomore in there on the interior. He's been really, really good in this game.
Just a sophomore?
Yeah, they list him as a sophomore here. 6'1", 215-pound sophomore defensive end, Deshaun Toilolo.
Wow. Well, I guess we'll be calling his name for a couple more years, won't we?
Keep an eye on that kid. He's playing well right now.
Again, give to Amone, and he'll get one more.
Amone,
Yet again,
carrying the ball.
you got Skyridge just stacking him up at the point of
On
attack.
the stop, number 47, Kopo Malakalu.
Yeah, Iakopo Malufau there with the tackle there, kind of stacking things up from his linebacker spot. Actually, no, he's defensive tackle. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, the funny thing is I'm looking at this Skyridge defensive line. They've got Ian Mariner at 268. You got Toilolo at 215. They're not the biggest dudes in the world, but they're playing well with leverage right now and just making life miserable for East offensive line.
More flags.
Got another early start here.
And again, the East is struggling with these penalties, not giving themselves a chance.
East High School up. Still third
Brandon
down.
Matic has got to be tearing his hair out at this point. Nothing has gone right for this team so far tonight. Because they were in an absolute dogfight last week with Orem. 22-21 final. They had the ball with just over 2 minutes to go. Their 2-minute offense could not get going and ended up losing that game by 1 point. Frustrating that, but tonight it's been a different story. They just have not been able to get out of their own way.
55 seconds out, and we got an offensive offsides on the defense.
And that's Tausili Akana trying to come up and anticipate the snap count there. He's going to get the 5 yard that they just got right back to Skyridge.
Well,
And it's Skyridge's turn.
this one will go East's way.
On the defense.
We'll give you 5. We'll give the 5 right back. Thank you very much. Let's move on now.
What's all the cheerleaders down here in the south end
For
zone?
the Leopards.
Looks like a youth group. They're probably going to be participating at halftime, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that.
Timeout taken.
Hey, timeout on the field. We're going to take one as well. We'll be back in a quick break.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front, SLRC is there
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy.
And on third down here, man in motion. McCormick to pass, going deep, double covered. And a flag comes in.
We're going to have pass interference.
They were all over Hardison.
I was going to say, there's no way you can't call that. He's double covered, and guys had hands all over Hardison on that route. Oh, excuse me. That was not Hardison. That
Was that not Hardison?
Spencer Black, number 18, excuse me, on that route.
Well, I was 1 digit off.
It's all right. Bailing East out here, giving them an opportunity right before half here, maybe add some points.
Going to see where we were going to be next week.
We're back here.
We're back here, Harriman at Skyridge.
Mustangs, baby. Mustangs, Falcons. So stick with us. It'll be fun.
McCormick on first down here.
Tuck it.
And he is going to tuck it and run.
Now,
That is not going to stop the clock.
that's the problem, though. He needed to get out of bounds.
But they are going to...
They're going to have to spike it.
Don't spike it. Just give it to Amone. Okay.
And we got another flag here.
Offsides?
We got an illegal formation, possibly. I wondered with how they were lining up if they were going to call it if they had too few guys on the line here. They're discussing it. We'll see. Both side judges.
It would have been too many on the line.
Yeah.
They were all lined up on the line.
Guy covered up. What do we got here? Illegal formation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, our penalty
against the Leopards. Ball placed at the 29.
In a way, though, that bails out East in a way because guess what? The clock stopped, and you keep that down.
You do get to keep that down?
They don't have to spike it.
True.
The play, I don't know why they didn't whistle it earlier because they called false start. That's a dead ball penalty. So actually, in a way, it's a break here for East.
Cormack to throw. Going deep to his man. And it's
Snowden, yep.
Did he come in bounds with it?
What's the judgment?
Waiting for the call.
Incomplete pass. Ooh.
Out of bounds.
Snowden, great coverage there, showing off his elite cover ability there, though. That was well done by Snowden. Just was unable to get that foot down to get that interception.
And he's got sticky hands, too.
He does. All right, 7 seconds. Here's probably going to be the last play of the half.
They are bringing out a completely new formation.
They're going to kick it. They're going to kick field goal. They're trying to get points.
So you're looking at a 46-yard field goal right here.
Correct. Who's our kicker? Number 34. Tate Gilmore out there. Oh, no, excuse me. Taylor Anderson.
Is it 36?
34 or 36. Kick blocked.
That is Gilmore. Number 10. That's Elijah Terapaya. Returns that one.
No flags on the field. Terapaya picked it off out of the air there and had an absolute convoy in front of him, making it easier. What a disaster for East.
Well, that's your middle linebacker with Skyridge.
You're trying to line up to get a field goal here, get some points before half. Kick block, Terapaya picks it up and just absolutely motors down the field, looking like he's got a convoy of vehicles around him. 6 points, and now it's going to be 35-0 in a matter of moments. What just a turnaround for Skyridge. Man, if you're East, from bad to worse all of a sudden.
Terapaya wrestles for the Skyridge Falcons wrestling team also.
Good player. He had a really good showing last week, too, for them in their win over Weber. What a turn of events there.
This is Kiesler to kick the extra point. Looks good, and it is. And so at the half, it's Skyridge 35, East 0. Hey, we'll be back to, we'll talk a little bit about first half action at the start of the second half. We got, I guess, some dancers coming here. Enjoy halftime.
UCCU will provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees. Stop by any branch.
Coming out of halftime, Skyridge up 35-0 over East. I'm Mark Winterton. Next to me also Jake Hatch as we're bringing you this KSL Sports right here on KSL Sports Rewind, brought to you by Heidemann Associates, Western Governors University. This game has got out of hand, Jake.
Dominant. I mean, dominant first half for Skyridge. Capping it off with that 70-yard punt, kick return, roughly. Block kick.
Something like that.
And it's been dominance all half long from Skyridge. I got no reason to think they're going to slow down anytime soon here in this game, but we'll see if East can get off the deck at all here and make it a game.
It is going to be Skyridge's ball to start the game.
Yep. And with it being 35-0, it's also a running clock. Mercy rule in effect.
Or at least I thought it was. It is Skyridge's ball,
yeah,
right?
They deferred to the second half. They will receive to start the half.
I guess I'm just seeing her.
Yeah. Well, no, they do. Are they kicking?
No, I think
he's just warming. He's warming up. You're right.
He's just staying warm.
Yep.
So, well, what are we going to see? Any kind of change in the second half? What do you do differently to try and get back into this game?
Do what if you're East, if you're Brandon Maddich, their head coach, you're telling these guys, take it play by play here. Let's just handle our business. We're down 35-0. It doesn't look good. Just go out there and take it play by play. There's no magic score that's going to make it 35-all. You got to take care of your business as best you can. Honestly, this game might already be out of reach, but you just got to handle your business the best you possibly can here and see if you can get some points on the board and salvage some pride.
Number one, you've got to score.
Yeah.
Offense has to score. Defense then worry about making those stops.
And they tried to get points before half. They went with that field goal. He got blocked and returned for a touchdown. That's like the worst imaginable scenario out of that. You were just trying to get some points on the board, get some positivity, and it backfired in a major, major way.
Kicking off for East High School.
This is Briley
Number
Alba.
39, Briley Alba.
To kick.
Back to the Falcons. Kate Walker and Smith Snowden.
And Snowden and Walker back to receive, but it is going to come up short. That's number 8. Number 8, Caleb Yentes.
And taking the kick back for the Falcons, number 8.
Nice hit there. Number 22 for Atanaisa Pulatau with a nice hit there on the kickoff for East. Decent field position from the 35 here for Skyridge to start this drive. And we're going to have a running clock, folks. Until this game gets inside 35 points, that clock is going to run unless there's a turnover, a change of possession, what I should say.
Yeah, this hurries things up a little bit.
Yep.
Number 22, Nysa Politow. Falcon football, 1st and 10 on the 35.
Going to come out with a little bit tighter formation here. Now we go 5 receivers. Hillstead all alone.
We got timeout. They threw the flag for a delayed game, but they got timeout just in time for Skyridge.
Taken by the Falcons.
Let's see if they can figure things out here. So it's Kalama. Was lined up in the backfield there with Hillstead.
Why wouldn't you line him up in the backfield? Line him up everywhere on the field and get the ball to him. He's a
well,
playmaker.
And he's listed as a slot back.
Yeah, well, that one drive, he scored. He had all 3 plays, got in that touchdown. The last 3 plays of that drive. What an impressive display of speed, athleticism, just the ability to get yourself into scoring in the scoring territory. That was, man, I'm impressed.
That was, 100%. It was just Hillstead to Kalama. 3 plays, ends in a touchdown. The offense was ready to go.
Yep.
And they finally decide, okay, coach says, get over here, let's talk. So it's Hillstead in the backfield, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 5 receivers. Now he brings Kalama in motion. And he's going to go downfield. Defended by number 5. That's Chase Barker. Passes intended for 13, Kyle Valdez.
What an impressive play there by Barker. He stayed step for step with Valdez and then just got his head around and broke it up. Nicely done.
Barker's another one of those Skyridge wrestlers. Oh, oops, I'm taking the wrong team, aren't I?
Which Barker are you talking about?
Oop, that's the East Barker. This is
counter.
A run to Walker. Walker will pick up 2.
Hands off to number 1, Kate Walker. Across the 35.
Counter play there. Trying to make out the number here.
Lisa Politow, number 22 on the stop.
I think it was Mac Laval on the tackle there, if I'm not mistaken.
So to make it 3rd and 8 here. Walker in the backfield there with Hillstead. Trips to the far side. Hillstead drops back to the pass, and it's just going to be a dump off to Walker. Walker makes a man miss, and he'll get drug out of bounds about the 41-yard line. That'll bring up 4th and about 4.
Kalva Kaviha Patatefa there on the tackle.
Good work there, Jake.
That's a name right there. That was a nice job by him in pursuit there. Here's a 4th down.
And 4 for Skyridge.
Hillstead out there acting as if he's going to punt it. This is an intriguing weapon to have.
Favorite name on the East roster?
That one I just said.
That is your favorite?
Kalva Kahiva Patatefa. That's a great name.
Samisi Fotukava Mapa.
That's not bad, yeah. I like it.
Hillstead. He got high on that one.
A little sidewinder there.
Makes a sideways bounce, and then it'll be down to about the 30. We're going to mark at the 37.
Punt will be marked at the 37. It'll be East, 1st and 10 from there.
So East makes a stop.
They do.
Huge, because I'm trying to think, is that the first punt or second punt of the game?
First I can remember.
And I don't think against Fremont last week, Skyridge, I don't believe they punted. And I could be wrong, but I don't believe they did.
This offense has been just absolutely awesome to start the year.
You know, and then speaking of, so we called the Roy American Fort game last week. Is this one to Amone? Good for a few yards.
Amone.
But Roy was at American Fork last week.
For the Falcons.
And Skyridge was at Fremont last week. Now Fremont and Roy playing this week.
Yeah.
And I believe it was Roy on top, 17-7.
All right.
About the half, somewhere there.
All right.
So, closer game, and that's a rivalry game up there.
Good job to the Royals.
Pitch here will result in about 2 yards for Tapu Luelo.
And the pitch to...
That was Sione Vailahi.
Oh, was that? Oh,
Yeah,
that was Valahi.
Yeah.
That was Valahi. Sione Vailahi on the run.
Dalton Young for the Falcons.
3rd and 6 here for East.
And we haven't seen a whole lot of Vailahi tonight.
Nope.
He had a bigger role against Orem last
He did.
week.
This offense has been kind of stuck in mud most of the night, though. That's the rough part.
McCormick give to that Shaw up the middle.
Gonna
get one.
33, Omar Shaw.
That'll make it 4th and 5.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage by 93, Deshaun Tololo.
All right, looks like they're going to go for it. They got no reason not to.
They're down 35-0.
Yep.
Their punts haven't been anything spectacular.
They did have the one good one. Got Skyridge down inside the 5, but they ended up scoring a touchdown on that drive anyways. So.
And that's Vailahi coming in.
They got to go. They're running out of time here.
4 seconds. 3, 2. McCormick under center. Gives to Amone. Oh, he keeps it.
What
keeps
a
it
play.
for himself and nothing.
Sione Westover, what an incredible play there by Sione Westover. Just absolutely bottling him up. He had no chance on that play.
Turnover on down. Skyridge going to take over in East Leopard territory.
Turnover on down, Skyridge.
And they go ahead and start the clock and get that running.
Here we go.
Mercy rule is in place.
Yeah, this second half will go by real quick unless East gets some points.
It's not even dark outside yet, Jake.
Not yet.
But the wind has died down and we've got perfect.
It's a beautiful night.
I mean, perfect weather tonight. Hillstead in the gun. I believe that's Walker lined up next to him. It is. And Hillstead looks to throw. Going downfield. Intended.
Pass by McCae Hillstead.
Incomplete.
To Ken Jensen.
Barker in coverage there for East. Nicely done by him.
2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 from the East 43-yard line. As they're waiting for the play to come in, everyone checks the play.
And at this point for Hillstead, he's got to be thinking, how many more series am I going to play? He's going to try and pad his stats a little bit here.
Well, yeah, because he's done, I believe, after this series, I would think. As Kalama goes in motion, they give to Kalama. Nope, Hillstead's going to keep it. And he is going to go down. Hard hit there by number 3, Jarek Little.
Yeah, Little coming up from his safety spot, just absolutely slamming into the legs there of Hillstead. Hillstead a little slow, a little jittery getting up there. That was a nice hit.
Well, and that's give it off. Don't let that quarterback take the hits.
Yeah, if you're Coach Lehman, you're trying to tell him, hey, let's not do this right now. We don't need an injury.
You're up 35-0. Hillstead to pass. There's the release, incomplete, intended for number 35.
Intended for number 39. Jack Burke.
Was it 39?
39, yeah, Jack Burke.
Up 4th and 9.
Jack Burke.
Kyle Barker once again in coverage there. Nicely done by him rallying to the football and not allowing the receiver to bring it in.
Chase Barker.
All right, 4th down here. We're going to see a quick kick. No, we're going to go for it, looks like.
Well, I mean, you got Hillstead back there.
Let me see if they can draw him offside.
Well, and they almost did. Got a defensive lineman there for East that jumped, and now we got a Skyridge timeout. We're going to take one as well.
There's a timeout. Timeout called by Skyridge.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
We'll carry on into the month of September. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock right here at Skyridge High School. The Flash 5K Fun Run and Walk.
I'm probably going to get maybe 2 hours of sleep tonight. I'll get home.
Jeez.
5:18 left to go here in the 3rd. It's Hillstead. Pass. Aaron, this one out downfield. All alone. That's Kyle Valdez.
They get him. Oh, Valdez nearly housed it, man. He's got to be ruined that because he made a nice spin move to free himself up. But, hey, credit to East. They are continuing to pursue, and they got him down. Save that touchdown there for at least one more play. Another 4th down conversion.
For the Falcons. 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal. And give to Walker. Walker running right into a defensive lineman. He's not going anywhere.
And off to number 1, Tate Walker. Stopped at the line. Will be 2nd and goal for the Falcons.
Trying to make out the number of the defensive lineman there.
Out by number 9, Giant Andreessen.
Was it Andreessen that made that tackle there, maybe?
So it'll be 2nd and goal. Hillstead again gives to Walker. Walker, did he find it?
Side judge running in. Touchdown.
He did. Touchdown, Walker.
3-yard score by Tate Walker.
You think that's the last we saw at Hillstead tonight?
I think that is nail in the coffin, and now it's time for the backups to get some action. I do think that. Nice run there. Hard-nosed run by Walker, punching it in there and kind of capping the night really in many ways for the Falcons on an absolutely dominant performance.
And the point after is good. Ian Kingsler splits the upright.
Skyridge was all 42
and left in the 3rd quarter.
Right.
Salt Lake Running Company is inspiring our community to move with purpose, embrace adventure, and consciously connect to their bodies. Exercise is essential, now more than ever. Take control of the chaos and make time for you. From the gym to the trail, SLRC can help you find the focus to define your finish line. Visit one of our 5 locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
He came in and beat up on Fremont. 4:10 left to go. Skyridge to kick. It'll be Herfel. See if East can get on the board one of these drives.
Well, let's see. Mark, we had a 48-0 shutout last week. We currently are looking at a 42-0 shutout. Are we bad luck?
For the opposing team?
For the opposing team, for the visiting team.
We possibly very well could be.
It's currently 90-0 for home teams when we've called games so far. I missed the number initially.
Goes to the 5-yard line.
I think that was Bahi.
Covered and Ran back by Sione Bailahi.
Yep, it was Bailahi.
Sione Bailahi.
About to the 10-yard
and
line.
they're going to mark
It'll be East High
the
School,
10.
first and 10.
All right, long field here for East.
The clock is running, and the offense is over at the sideline. We're down to 16 seconds. They continue to struggle. A lot of delay of games we saw in the first half. We're down to 6 seconds.
Got a new quarterback.
And we're in the gun here. A give to Bailahi. Bailahi will pick up 2.
Yeah, they ran Amone.
Is Amone
playing
quarterback then, huh? Playing the Wildcat.
Got Snowden mixing it up with somebody over there on East. Referees tell him to cool it. Mile wasn't Snowden, I apologize. It's number 6. Saxon Higby, excuse me.
Yeah, we got him, the Wildcat here, and he's going to keep it himself. Flag comes flying up in the air there.
We're going to be an illegal shift here on East.
And the ball snap to number 2, Amone. With the keep, gets across the 15-yard line to the 17.
Amone setting eye in motion there. I think he
penalty on the play.
Illegal shift. Let's ready to move the call here. Yep, legal shift.
Legal shift against East. A 5-yard penalty.
Penalty is illegal shift on the offense.
So a replay of the second down, make it a 2nd and 13. Yeah. Was that what the score was? 49-0?
48-0 last week.
48-0 last week?
We currently are on a 90-0 run for home teams in our 2 games we've called. Come on, East. Give us some points.
Yeah, the visiting team has not scored in our presence. As is this
McCormick?
This is McCormick out there. And McCormick's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
By number 8, Tucker McCormick.
Picked up a gain of 1, possibly? Or no gain?
I think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, yeah.
They're not even going to move the marker there.
Ball's at the 7-yard line. It is 3rd and 13.
So a 3rd and 13 here. 3rd and 13 from the East 7-yard line.
I don't know how they didn't get a 12-man on the field right there.
Do we got McCormick under center now?
Yep.
And McCormick gives to Amone.
The ball carry.
Pretty good carry there by
Amone.
Amone there.
Yeah, nice footwork by him there, picking up some yards, bringing up 4th down here.
On the stop.
I'm going to assume. Oh, he's going to keep the offense out there.
Yeah. Inside the red zone.
Oh,
for the other team.
Now they're thinking better of it.
The defense was inside the red zone. Well, Amone to punt. Get an end over end, but no, that one's going to bounce back to the 30, and they'll mark that one. So Skyridge with excellent field position here.
Net punt of 15 yards there, Mark.
And I would imagine we've got a substitution at quarterback and possibly some of the other positions.
I think you'll start seeing him start to filter through. Yeah, bring
I can
in some
see
of the backups.
Hillstead there in the huddle. Whether he comes out on the huddle and stays on the field, he is not going to. It's like we've got a number 16
Brock
coming in.
Parrish in the game at quarterback, number 16.
So that's not even second string quarterback. They're going to
waiting for things to get set.
I think they've got the second string quarterback out here in playing wide receiver. Yep, right there, number 12.
Issue with the clock, it looked like. Whitehead got that resolved. Now we'll get back to playing ball.
Brock Parrish, a sophomore. And he'll hand it off. And down he goes, number 28.
At quarterback now is Brock Parrish.
Jared Iacopo.
And off for a loss of 3 yards.
And Atelu Kafusi there on the tackle from his defensive end spot. Yes, there are more Kafusis out there in the world playing football.
Oh, they never stop.
Nope. Talk about a rich family legacy right there of football players.
I'm sure Steve Kafusi's probably like a grandpa. Nice moves there by
Iacopo.
Yep, we're going to have a flag in the backfield here. We had a hold in the backfield, so it's going to back up Skyridge. Not been the cleanest second half on either side.
And that's going to do it for us after 3. It's Skyridge 42, East 0, and we'll be back to start the fourth quarter.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned.
We got to play it. We got to play it down.
Yeah, you can't end a quarter on a penalty.
Yep, so we got one more play here before we actually call it.
So the penalty brings it clear back to the 50. The chain gang picked up. It really messed up everything. Of course,
now we're going to have a delay before we got to get that reset.
The ref's got a spot, so he should be able to get him set pretty quick. He knows exactly where it is. As long as they can get it stretched tight. And we're ready. Second and 30.
An untimed down
Looks like second and third, 29. And we got Parrish. Is that still Parrish?
Yep.
That is still Parrish.
Checking with the sideline here.
And Parrish is going to call an audible.
I would be surprised if it's anything other than a run.
Parrish to pass. And it's going to be incomplete, and that will be the end of the third quarter.
Ball's incomplete.
And we will get ready to start right.
Intended receiver number 21, Trevon McCollum.
Yeah, we got a quarter.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
The officials are trying to sort it out.
Will be the end of the quarter, and so we'll be ready to start the fourth here when we get back.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front, SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people.
Starting the fourth quarter here, man in motion. Parrish looks to the screen pass here. Screen pass to Iacopo. And he'll get 9 of those yards back, meaning it's going to make it a third? Oh, is it a fourth?
Fourth down, yeah.
It's going to be 4th and 20.
Right, nice play by Parrish there, though. Nice little screen passing it up in the middle there and dumping it off. Kopo going to be back there to kick this one.
Iacopo to punt. Decent punt, too. Going to land about the 14 and bounce out of bounds around the 10. And so it'll be East ball at the 10-yard line.
Skyridge punt by number 28.
Nicely done there by Iacopo. Nice little boot. Put it inside the 20. It's exactly what you want.
10-yard line where East will take over, 1st and 10.
Now, I always forget the mercy rule, but as soon as they get that ball set, even on a turnover on downs,
Clock should start.
Will start.
Yep. Here we go. Right there. There you go.
And so he's still huddling over there. We're down to 20 seconds on the play clock. That offensive coordinator.
I don't think they have a clue. Might as well call timeout right now because there's no chance you're getting a playoff in 10 seconds. And they call it timeout.
And East will call a timeout. I mean, I can't imagine that it's not his first rodeo.
No, Brandon Maddich has got one of the more experienced staffs in the state. His guys have been with him for a long time. There's no excuse for how slow they've been on offense tonight. There is none.
I feel like they're actually explaining the play to them.
In some ways, yeah. I don't know. It's a bit baffling to me. I would have thought it would have been more efficient tonight, but essentially nothing's gone right for the Leopards.
We weren't at the Orem game.
Yeah.
That was a close game. We know Orem's a tough team.
Correct, yeah.
East is always a tough team.
Uh-huh.
You looked at that and you said, this should be a fun week.
Yep.
Skyridge now, East at Skyridge. But
it's been domination for the Falcons. Absolute dominance for them. So, by the way, credit to Skyridge. Exactly what you want to see in your home opener.
And I am not sure who's under center now. We got number 19 under center. He handed off.
Hardison at quarterback now.
Quarterback for East, number 19, Damian Okuzola.
No.
19 quarter Hardison.
Yeah, Hardison in the quarterback.
By 93, Deshaun Tololo and friends.
Did you see who he handed it off to?
I did not.
We know the clock's running. We know Skyridge has shut him out so far. Hardison under center. He brings Mailahi in motion, and then he's going to keep that one.
Keeping the ball again.
Looks like he picked up maybe 4 yards on that one.
A little quarterback keeper there for him. Trying to confuse the offense with that little toss action, but he just kept it.
Tai Haraki.